green Protoss, and down here at the bottom we've got You Mad? I'm Styling coming down at the bottom as the pink Terran. With all that being said, why don't you take it away for us, Popsicle Stick?
Oh man, you make me laugh. Yeah, I gotta. Actually, can you give me 1 second, please? I need to go somewhere. My bad.
Yeah, sure, man. You go and fix that, and we'll introduce this player even further. We once again have a Canada on Canada, so it will be staying within the tournament boundaries, since this is the Canadian StarCraft League. But of course, other NA accounts are welcome, whatever country you are.
I gotta interrupt you, dude. I gotta interrupt you. There is a proxy gate going down right now in the natural expansion. We've got some freaking cheese. Let's get some of that cheese music on. Get your cheese graters out, guys. As we do see this cheese go down, this probe now climbing the ramp, dealing some damage, tasing the hell out of that out of that SCV. He will move in and see this first barracks is down, and you know what, man, this first gate is down at the proxy position. I can't believe this is happening. This is crazy.
And we see Stylen now coming in, seeing that there is no pylons, no gateways, nothing. And will he react accordingly, or will he think that, oh, just a late pylon? If you ever heard of a late pylon. Have you ever heard of a late pylon?
I have heard of a late pylon, and that is what we're seeing as You Mad? I'm Styling isn't styling so much because he's getting some lag, some Benny Hill show lag.
I apologize. My cat was on fire, and I had to take care of that.
Well, you know, it's good to take care of cats that are on fire. You don't want to leave them by themselves too long. You want to douse that flame. But look at this. Speaking of flames, we've got some trolling going on with a forward proxy gateway. That is what you've missed so far.
Oh, man. You mad? I'm mad right now. This guy's lagging out.
Yes,
what's going on?
Yes, he is.
The master is not feeling so master, since both players are masters league actually. And we can see that You Mad, I'm Styling, haven't spotted that where that proxy gateway is at this moment, and we see a cell coming up to the ramp at this moment. Will it be able to make any severe damage? We see those SCVs coming in to try to stop that attack, but probably one of those SCVs will go down. We see the Marine coming in trying to help out, but it's gonna be taken out without a single shot. No.
Well, the thing is about this that worries me about the proxy play from Azu is the fact that it is so far away as a gate, but you know, You Mad? I'm Styling isn't scouting, and he's not styling too much as he is starting to lose SCV after SCV. This fusion cutter will not pay the Bulldog here, as it looks like he's going to fully wall off his base, which is desperately needed. These Marines are going to need to come out, and even a gas steal. The BM is in full swing.
Oh, a double gas steal. I think he really needs to head for the SCVs here, because if those Marines... oh, my bad. Sorry, that bunker is way too far away to even protect anything. These SCVs can sit over here and just knock down this orbital command with absolutely no problems.
Yes, and
if you take a look at that wall-off, it's not a complete wall-off. We can see the cells will get through that if you turn it around.
Oh, and an HH goes out from You Mad? I'm Styling, as he meant to say GG, quote-unquote, but it looks like Hazu will take the win from some cheese play and push into the next. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the next round, as that was very, very quick.
No doubt, Hazu's a great player. Actually, just recently had an interview with him. Great guy.
Oh, fantastic. Is there any link that we can get to that interview, possibly?
Yes, there is. I'll get right on that.
Awesome. Throw it in the Skype, and I'll throw it in the chat, and everybody can read it to their heart's content.
Yep, we got interviews with actually a lot of top players that are going to wind up being in the league, so
fantastic.
Definitely a good opportunity.
And it looks like Spanishiwa is fighting Lobber right now, and Battletron RH fighting Everise. Crisis will go on to fight Ember, as Ember has pushed forward. And we're just getting in, man. Round number 5. Yeah, what you got?
I was just in that game actually right before I head over here. The Lobber Spanishiwa game. Lobber opened up with a Nexus first into a Forge and cannon rush Spanishiwa. Actually, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that that sounds pretty funny. Sounds like some cheese going down. Maybe somebody is trying to overcompensate with some cheese, huh?
Oh?
But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We're gonna try to get into another game. Let me go ahead and get some music on for you guys right now. And a freaking Winamp doesn't detect what monitor it's on, so it's on a floating, invisible third monitor somewhere in my ones and zeros of my computer, so I can't really turn the volume up or down.
It's in the void, man. It's in the void.
It is. It is. But at least I can see my library.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So, what's the plan? We want to continue with you, Mad I'm Styling, and see if we will do some more styling, or we will just fail to that proxy.
Well, is that game best of 3, or because it
Yeah,
looks,
it is.
oh, it is. Well, let's go ahead and continue the series. We don't want to leave everybody in the know here. So if it's a best of 3, then let's continue with it. Fantastic. Mirrored Theory is the shiz, as that is what we're listening to here, folks. So if you're liking what you're hearing, then check out Mirrored Theory in all their glory. It's awesome music to zone out to and play StarCraft to, man. Even Black Ops is fun with this music going on in the background.
Oh my god, I can't believe you played that game.
Yes, I do play Black Ops a little bit. I play more StarCraft though, so.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, RTS, I mean, it is the way it should be. RTS is just awesome. There's no ifs, ands, or asses about it. But, you know, from time to time, I feel like getting on and owning noobs with some knives, or owning noobs with some, you know, just by shooting them, getting right into the action, as it were. So, you know, I do play a little bit of Black Ops.
Yeah, everyone needs that little change of pace, right?
I'll agree with you.
So, you Mad I'm Styling versus Hasso. Once again, the second game here in the best of 3. Now going to be played on Shattered Temple. So that is the choice of you Mad I'm Styling, and going to try to style a bit on that map.
That's right, and here we go. The loading screen is up. Everything is underway. The scoreboard has been built. We're ready to go here, guys, as we've got Hazu spawning over in the 9 o'clock position as the green Protoss, and up here at the top in the 12 o'clock position is you Mad I'm Styling as the pink Terran. Now, with all that being said, I look forward to a nice matchup here. They are in the closest rush distance. We are here for the CASL, which is provided by Zeke.com. That is 3s and no E's, guys. And with that being said, why don't you go ahead and take it away for us, Popsicle Stick?
Yeah, hey guys. I'm actually really curious to see what type of aggression we're going to see on here. Just last match, we actually saw some really nice play from Hasu. I actually really wasn't expecting Hasu to pull something like that out. Really surprising. So with close positions like this, though, it's probably a little bit more expected that we'll see some sort of really early aggression, and less of a macro game.
Yeah, you know, definitely. That's the thing about the fact that it is the regular Shattered Temple, is the fact that you can spawn in the close distance. I do like the fact that the other GSL and TSL maps incorporate the cross distance or long distance only. But you know what? Let's see what happens as you Mad I'm Styling is laying down that barracks and sending out his first scout to the appropriate position over in you know. Actually, not appropriate position. My bad. He's not going to that close ground distance. He's going to the close air distance, just like Hazu is as well. So also, it looks like these scouts are out, and Hazu laying down a nice pylon, keeping an eye if there are any Reapers to be going up. This will be where they're going up from, behind the grassy knoll and up the cliff to be able to do some scouting. So we will be able to keep an eye on what's going on there, and these scouts will go by each other and bro-fist each other as they pass by, and it looks like they will find out they're in the close rush distance very, very shortly here as the first supply, or as another supply depot gets put down, as a little bit of a wall off going down from you Mad I'm Styling.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting actually to see these players scout in such opposite directions. Usually, you just go for the crossbow. Probably don't want to give away any tells if an early scout gets there. There's still no gas taken from UMAD. I'm styling yet, so I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to come out of that.
Definitely.
Maybe we might see something a little funky, or just maybe he'll even go for an expand. I don't know. I probably wouldn't recommend anything that doesn't involve a lot of units, considering the cross positions, and that he just lost to Hasu on an extremely aggressive game.
Yeah, and that first game was extremely aggressive by Hasu for sure, as he did lay down that forward proxy gateway. Look at this, Stylin's.
Oh, geez.
Are you serious? Like, he's going for a Comanchen. So, I don't know, man. I was going to say it's a little bit late to place down the double racks and go for the double racks push, but he's throwing down that racks now after playing down the expansion. I'm not going to go ahead and troll this guy. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. I would not recommend anybody out there going for that early expand when you are in close rush distance, for expanding brings you closer to your enemy.
The hero the hero SCV making away with 5 life, but he's not really running back to much of a base. Throwing up 5 racks now, and with the expand, we're going to see a lot of Marines here. This should be really interesting.
So that's what he decided to go for. He decided to save his money to throw down that command center, as well as throw down 5 barracks, bringing him. Dude, this is insane opener here from UMAD. I'm styling. I'll tell you, if he gets a lot of Marines out of it, he does a good timing push against Hasu, it could be, we could see Hasu being pretty mad while he's styling.
That's all I'm waiting to see here is lots of Marines being cranked out. I gotta say, UMAD I'm styling has a little bit of style with this build right here. This is pretty interesting, and Terran is really based off their timing, so we should probably see something along those lines. Finally taking that first gas though. He's not gonna make it through this game without much gas. He really needs a stim upgrade and Marine shields.
Dude, we've got some Colossus that are going to be on their way out in full swing as the robotics beta goes down. If you may or may not know, if you've got Sentries and Colossus, you can throw down some great freaking force fields and get those Colossus to deal heavy damage to these Marines, as they are light units. They do get toasted and cooked by Colossus, no probs. We are seeing that orbital command now go down from UMAD I'm styling in his natural expansion, as that natural expansion has not been scouted out from Hasu. Hasu has, however, spotted that bunker that was placed down, so with that bunker placement, he should be able to be warned off that there is that early expand. So no timing push coming down from either of these players so far, and it looks like it's a very passive close distance game, and it looks like it's going to turn to more of the aggressive as we see more and more of these Marines come out, and it looks like he's transitioning right into Marauders here. Popsicle Stick.
That's really the best bet he can make right now against the army composition that's coming at him, because Marines will just get completely toasted underneath those Colossus. But I don't know if that's actually really the best bet over here by Hasu. It looks like Hasu has no plans on expanding right now, and he's just going for some real one-base aggression. And that's going to hurt him, because he was keeping up on Harvester count for quite a while, but now with those 2 bases up and those mules, the gap is just going to get bigger and bigger here. There's no way that he'll be able to keep this going with only 1 base.
Oh yeah, I
if he waits much longer.
Wholeheartedly agree with you there. He is without that expansion plan to go down and no expansion out. It looks like we will see that UMAD I'm styling is going to have the economic advantage and going to be able to mine more efficiently, sitting on 36 SCVs compared to the 26 that are only out for Hasu, and he's also pulling in an extra 300 this early in the game. We're seeing more and more of these Marauders on their way out. Stimpack research on the way as well. No concussive shells as of yet. He really needs to keep up on his upgrades and get those concussive shells, because that is a very, very imperative upgrade, especially against a lot of zealots.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be getting his weapons upgrade now, finally. Oh, little luck. Looks like he threw down the engineering bay. I'm just waiting for that +1 to come up, but he really, really needs to start on that concussive, which he did, and